It's Week 15 of the 2031 season, and we'll be watching the Falcons' leader at quarterback. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Falcons and the Bucs. All that and more coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now, faking the give. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the give, it's Johnson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
They face 2nd down and 7. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They get 15 on that game. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. They put Pickens in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
We are through one. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. Here's Gibbs. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
You find yourself as a play caller saying, all right, I only got to get 1 yard and I got multiple plays to do it. What you don't plan for is all of a sudden you're going to go backwards and it changes the entire approach and, frankly, the entire play call sheet that you have to draw from.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Down inside the 10. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, let go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, alert, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, 10 at the 75-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's made by Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Komet. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Back 60. 19 tight.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
To number 89. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown Falcons. Moody's extra point is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Jack, Panther. Reload.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where you see the final score there. Drake May, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NR.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Roll, smash.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw yet again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Stop short of the goal line.
So we'll take it to the... This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will score. Game on. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Falcons 21.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Putting the tight end in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And them up and down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey. Shot alert. Bring it.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Stop. On rock line. Roll.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tight end going in motion here. Now this time they'll look to throw. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Working across the field, that's Pickens. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Now, faking the give. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw here on first down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Throwing now on first and 10. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Falcons. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a second and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 2nd down and 3. There's that man again. Another catch. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Falcons.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless The opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's got this up to the 35. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Here we go, set. 19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Atlanta. A give, and here comes Robinson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
Let's go now.
One more time, it's Robinson. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This one to win it in overtime. So a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. And the Falcons are going to move out in front. So it's a win for the visiting